here with Country Craft Creations and Creative Life, and today we are going to be making our second card. So for this card, we are going to be doing a happy birthday card, and it's going to be a happy birthday shaker card. Of course, we are using the beautiful Authentique party collection that that is in this month's Craftology box. It's called Party. So this collection is just so awesome, you guys. I love all of the graphics that are in it, and the colors on here are just absolutely stunning. So these are super fun papers, you guys. I just absolutely love looking at them. So the cakes and the ice cream and then the balloons are so fun. And so anyway, we are going to be making a happy birthday card with this fun collection. And I picked out the craft card stock, or the card, I mean, and this comes in your kit. And then of course we're going to be making a shaker card, and I'm doing it a little bit different. I think I did this same shake version of the shaker card, I think it was last month, or it might have been the month before. But it's a super fun way to make your card using your nestability dies from Spellbinders. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and make the shaker, okay? And to do that, you're going to need a light piece of weight chipboard, okay? And I just used a lightweight chipboard that I got from Country Craft Creations. And then I'm using two of my dies, and basically they are, let me show you real quick. They're like this. So they are just the standard classic oval large, and I'm using the large one and then the second one down. So those are the two that I'm using right here. And so and then what you're going to do is you are going to go ahead and get your lightweight chipboard, and you're going to go ahead and cut out an oval with your big die. And I'm using this little component from the component sheet. It was right here, just like this. And don't forget to look on the back of these components, because that's where they have some really fun items. So they have some of these, and then they've got some really fun stuff on the back of them. I kind of wish that I had two of these, because they're really super fun. I really like them, and they're just super fun. So really like the animal balloons on this. So anyway, that's the one I'm using. And then I'm using the other component from here. And it says, a party without cake is just a meeting. And Julia Childs said that, I'm assuming. So, and then on the back of this one, it says best wishes. But we are going to be using this and then this side of the components. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to cover this first. So, what I did was I went ahead, and I might just go ahead and cover the whole thing. So I need to get my Sizzix over here and cut out a big circle, or a big oval. So I'm just going to grab my Sizzix, and my die. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that through. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead, and I want to glue this down just right on top of there, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because I'm covering this part up, so I don't really need to add anything on it. Oh, that's all right, no problems. So just going to add that right on top of there. So now I've got my oval cut out, okay, and covered. So, grab my little, and I'm just going to burnish that down a little bit. Okay, just like that. And the cardstock that I'm using is the artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations. Okay, and then this is actually going to go right on top of there. So I'm actually going to glue that down right now. I really like using this style of making a shaker card because you don't have to use a whole lot of foam tape to do it. So we're just going to push that right in the middle. Actually, I might push it up just a little bit higher. Just like that. Okay. And I'm just kind of burnishing that down with my fingers. Okay, and I'm going to put that to the side, just like that. And then I went ahead and cut out some ovals already. Some glue off there. Because you're going to need, we're going to do about 10 of these, I think. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put your big oval down and then your little oval on the inside of that circle, and you're going to cut those out. And like I said, we'll do that about, I have 2 already, so I just need 8 more. So, and I'm just using like a bunch of scrap pieces of paper that I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one down. Just here too. So you're just going to put your oval in there like that. Lay this one. I mean, and you don't have to do it like this. You can actually do them separate if you want to. I'm hoping that this kind of works so that way it goes a little faster. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot this on over a little bit so it's kind of centered. That. And I'm going to take these down. Okay. There we go. And I'm just going to feed that right through. Now, if you have a Cricut or something, you know, you could do all of these on your Cricut at one time. And I do have a Cricut, but, you know, since I'm showing the card, I don't really want to do that. So, and then you're just going to stack them on top of each other. Okay. So, and of course, like I said, I'm just using scrap pieces of paper that I have. So, and then I'm just going to go ahead and lay that down just like that. And you'll have to excuse my dog. She's super old, and so she makes all these weird kind of noises. And actually, I'm going to speak this way so you can see a little bit better. So then we're just going to, mine are kind of bad because I did them the wrong way at one point, and I kind of bent mine a little bit. So I'm just going to put my tape right on top of there. Just like that. Put some more tape. Just like that. Okay. And I'm going to feed that through. And I am going to go ahead and finish this. Cut out all of my little ovals, and then I will be right back. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. So we went ahead and cut out all of our little discs here. So now we're going to go ahead and glue them all together. So once you glue them all together, okay, they're all going to sit on top of your little thing like this. The one thing that I forgot to do that I just recalled is we need our Windows sheet. So we do need to cut that out. So we'll need your die or whatever you're using again. I'm just going to grab my big die, and I'm going to grab a piece of acetate. And the acetate you can get from Country Craft Creations. Okay, and I have to find mine because, you know, acetate blends in with everything, you guys. Because it's clear, right? So now I gotta find it. So it's somewhere. Oh, I see it, I think. Nope, that's not it. So, hold on 1 second. Let's see here. I just had it like, not even a couple of minutes ago. There it is. I feel it. There it is. Okay, so this is the acetate. And then I have my die. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide this in, just like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my die right on top of the acetate plate. And send it on through. And you'll just need one, okay? Okay, pops right up. So that's going to go on top of there. And it's actually going to go underneath, in between the 9 and the 10. So, okay. And then you can go ahead and put your dies away, or whatever you're using. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue these down. So for your acetate, we're going to go ahead and glue that to the back of this one. So I'm just going to grab my glue, and I'm just going to stick that around here. And I'm just going to go ahead with my finger and kind of make that glue around. Okay. Pick up my acetate and stick it right on my window. And then I'm just going to press that down. So, now, if you get glue on your acetate, don't worry about it, because it will come off. Okay. You just rub it off. It comes off. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to set that to the side. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and glue all of these together. Okay, and I will fast forward through this part. set that on top of there, just like that. Okay, and that, look at how much that lifts that up, which is really awesome, you guys. I love that look. So, to put in there, I am going to put some seed beads that you can get from Tamara Shop over at Country Craft Creations. And I think I'm going to use, I think I'll use a little bit of each of those, the mauve and that one. And then, or actually, here's a mixture of the two that I have from previous uses. And then I'm going to mix a little bit of these sequins that were in one of the kits. I think they came with the Dame collection, which was in January, I think. So, so I think it was January or February. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was January. So I'm just going to put a few little drops. And these also have seeds. This also has some beads in it. So I'm not going to use very much of that. And then I'm just going to pour a little bit of this in here. I don't want it to run all over. I think I put too much in there, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that. And I think I'm good. I always tend to go over, but I like a lot of shaking in there. So if you have big beads like this one, you don't want to use those, okay? You want to try to stick to the small ones. Okay, so next and I'm going to go ahead and see, I don't know if I can, I was going to try to zoom in for you guys. I'm not really, oh, there we go. Yeah, that's good, right there. All right. I have a new camera, you guys. I'm playing around with it, so I'm still getting used to all of the different controls on it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the outer edge here. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and smooth it around with my finger. Okay, and I'm just going to set that right down on my just like that. And there is your little shaker. So it works. Yay! So this is, I love making this little shaker. I'm so glad that, you know, I like this one. You don't have to use a lot of foam tape with it, so I love it. And then this little guy is going to go like right over the top of this, just like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our card together. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and use some of this beautiful seam binding here. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm actually going to tack this down here, just like this. Okay, and I'm going to cut it because we're going to do a bow, and I am going to use my bow and all. So I'm going to go ahead and get some double back sticky tape and put a little bit on each of the ends here and right here, and that's to hold the ribbon in place. You could use the glue, the glue if you want to, but it tends to get a little sticky, and I don't know why. It doesn't bother me any other time to get my hands sticky except for when I have like ribbon or something that sticks, or like the seam binding that seeps through it, and that bothers me. So I don't know what that is, but it just bothers me. So, and then in here, since I have that taped down on the other side, I'm going to go ahead, grab some of this score tape, and I am going to go ahead and tack just a couple of spots down. Okay, so I'm going to take one down there, and one here, and then tap one here. So you won't be able to see it. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove the strips here. And then I'm just going to let the ribbon go wherever it wants, and then I'm just going to go ahead and tack it down, just like that. Okay, so that's our ribbon. So we have it on the side of our card here, and then our little shaker guy is going to go here, and then this will go here like this. And I probably will be putting some foam tape on the back of this, so that way it will go here. And then I thought, I love that. But let me see. Okay, where's the sticker sheet? The sticker sheet. Oh, we're going to use this. So we're going to do this in here somewhere. Okay, so we're going to use this party quote, but I don't want to use that yet because I might even put that down here more. Yeah, just like that. Okay. And then we're going to put the quote up here, and then we're doing a bow here. So let's go ahead and bring over our bow at all. And I have a habit, you guys, of lifting it from here. Sometimes I wish that this had like a little, I don't know, like a little handle or something, because I tend to always grab it from here, and I don't like it because I think I'm bending it. So I'm just going to tighten up my little pegs here. Okay. And then, grabbing my ribbon. And we're just going to do we're going to do a 3 bow, what do you call it? I can't think right now, guys. Loop. A 3-loop bow. Okay. So to do that, you're going to grab your seam binding. Okay. You can find the bow it all over at www.Country Craft Creations. If I didn't say that already, you can find it over at Tamara Shop. So you're going to come here and then loop around once, go back over, loop around again, go back over. Okay. That's 2. And then you're going to do it again once more. Okay. Now I tend to bring my items down here because up top, way up here, they always end up falling off for me. So you're going to go ahead and have your left tail in your right hand and your right tail in your left hand, so it's opposite. Then you're going to go ahead and switch it, okay? And you're going to bring your right tail under, okay, and you're going to, I did it wrong. Sorry, guys. Not yet. Okay, I need to redo this, sorry. I messed up. So, I got ahead of myself. So, again, we're going to go ahead and bring this over here. There's one, or there's two loops. So there's one loop and then two. You're going to bring it over this way again. Okay, so that's two. This is three. This is 4, 5, 6. So you're going to go around 6 times, okay, like back and forth, like a zigzag. So you're zigzagging from here to around to here, around to here, around, and then back and around again, 3 times on each side. So you will have 3 little guys. So you have 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on this side, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's how it's going to look. Then again, your left tail is going to be in your right hand, and your right tail is going to be in your left hand. Then you're going to bring this down a little bit. You're going to bring your right tail, okay, that's in your left hand. You're going to fold it. I always fold mine in half. You're going to bring it around, okay. You bring it around and down, and underneath all of your little bow guys. Then you're like this, okay, so you actually have your left tail in your left hand and your right tail in your right hand, and you're actually going to switch them. Okay. And you're actually going to bring this tail underneath. Okay, and tie it. Now, I go back and forth on mine because it just seems like it kind of works a little bit better. And I try to straighten my tails out a little bit, so that way when I pull it off, I know that it's good. So now you've got a three loop bow, okay? Now before I lift mine off, I make sure that all of my bows are good. Okay. You can tie it again if you want to. Usually I try to do the C lock knot, and sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. So, but I still think that all of, my bows seem to turn out right. So, once you're done, this is going to be your little bow. So, this little guy, it's under there, where it goes. Okay. So there is your 3 little bow right there. Now you can do a bigger one if you wanted to, okay? You can do a bigger one, most definitely. So this guy is going to go right here, just like that, okay? Right in our corner. And my pegs are at 4 and at 5.5, so in case you guys are wondering. So my peg is here, right at 4, and then at 5.5. So here's the 5 here in the middle, and then the 5.5 is like up in through here, okay? So that's where I keep. Usually I don't move my pegs. I always keep them set about right there, unless I want a teeny tiny bow. Then I go ahead and I move them. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and cut my tails. Okay, and I'm going to make them a little longer probably, just because I don't know like how long I want them yet. So just like that. And I'm going to put him right there. So now we're going to go ahead and put this guy right here, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to grab some foam tape. Oh no, I love this foam tape, right? I can't get enough foam tape. I love the foam tape. Can't help it. It's just so fun. And I may have to double that up. So we're going to take a look. We're going to take these off here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a new one down here. I'm putting one down there. Whoop. Sorry guys, I didn't know I was blocking you guys. I'm right here, so here we go. So there is my foam tape, and I'm going to go ahead and lay down, I'm going to go ahead and stick down my little guy here. So then on the back of this, all you have to do is just put your glue. That's all you have to do. You can use double stick tape if you want to do that. So, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put him right there. And I just thought that this was so fun, you guys. And I couldn't make up my mind what paper I wanted for my background because I just love them all. I thought they were all cool. Really neat. So this, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue right there. And I'm going to go ahead and place this right in. So I love that. And then we're going to grab this party and we're going to put this right here. And I think, again, I'm going to use some foam tape on that. I just like the popped up look, especially when you have words, because it makes them like stand out a lot. And on this card, especially because since everything is just about almost 3D, I'm going to put it. Or, you know what? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to wait for a second because I want to add some flowers. Okay, so for our bow, I'm going to leave my tails like they are because I think they look really super cool like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a glue dot on that, on the back. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. Off my bow a little bit. I kind of like the bow and how it looks like that. I really like that. So, and then I think I wanted to put some flowers, or maybe we'll just do a cupcake. I don't know. I really like the flowers, so we'll do some flowers. Again, I think I want to kind of pop them up a little bit. So I'm putting some flowers on top of my little shaker, but I am going to go ahead and pop some of these up so I can get more of a dimension going with them. So sorry I keep going out of camera, guys. Let me see if I can do it just a bit since I keep coming down this way. I apologize. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, so I put 2 on this one. That way I can go ahead and set it right here. I might even have to add 3 to that, guys. Okay, and then I'll add this little tiny flower here. This one. I'll add here. And then I think for this, I really like that. Covers up that party. Maybe we'll just do it here. And then I am going to grab score tape again. Okay, and I'm going to put it right behind my little tail here. Because I don't want it to like come undone, and I don't, or not come undone, but I don't want it to get like folded in the envelope. Just like that. So there is our card. So it's a shaker card, and then of course on the inside, you know, you guys can put whatever you want, you know, and then down here you could put maybe a little cupcake, or let me see something. These are individual flags. Oh, well, that's kind of nifty. I did not know that. They're so cute. So, I'm sorry. I keep looking at everything. But it's just so stinking cute. I can't help it. Because I keep getting other ideas. So, so there's our card, you guys, and then we're just going to go ahead and sit this right on top of here. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and cover the inside of our card. Okay, and for that, I went ahead and picked out, let's see here, not that one. See, the inside, I picked out this right here. We'll just go ahead and put that right in the middle. And I just need to cut it down some. So it fits right in the card, just like this. Or you could put it in the middle, however you want to do it. Okay. And I just thought it looked, you know, it kind of matches the front of our card. So that's why I picked the inside of our card to look like this. And, you know, of course, you can go ahead and make it longer if you want, however you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on the back of this. Okay. And then our cute little bow, and we've got our shaker card done. So, and then the inside of our card is done and ready to go. And you have an envelope that goes with this card. So there is 2 cards that we've got done, guys. So next we have our 3rd card, and so stay tuned. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.